Hey, I'm so glad you're here. If I were 18 years old, starting my life all over again in my career, this is exactly what I would do, knowing what I know today, rewinding the clock. As I'm filming this, I'm 35 years old. I've been in business for myself for 10 years now doing carpentry. Pretty wild to think about. But it's been 10 hard years, 10 learning years, some very successful years, and some really challenging years. And before that, there was many years that I was lost, not sure what to do, didn't know what career path to take. I had went to college, I was in college debt with no answers. And I stumbled upon building with my hands. I stumbled upon getting free pallets behind businesses, turning them into furniture, selling them on Facebook Marketplace, and that snowballed into 10 years later where my business is at today. But if I were to start all over, this is what I would do today, where our economy is at, where society is at, where tech is at. First thing I would do is I would not go to college. I would not take out student debt, and I would not study something that I'm not guaranteed a career in, that I'm not passionate about, and that I'm never going to use. This is the statistic for what? 80% of students, maybe more? How many people do you know that studied something in college and they're using it right now in their career? I'm not one of those either. I did go to college for 2 years. My first year was on a full ride baseball scholarship. I ended up getting injured. That scholarship was taken away. So my second year, I went to a private Christian university and I studied kinesiology there for a year, but it was just too expensive. I couldn't sustain it. We didn't have the means to continue at the time. And I ended up dropping out after 2 years of college, and I went straight into the workforce. I accrued over $30,000 in debt from that 1 year of school. I came out with no guarantee. I came out with no job, and I had to scrape starting with nothing. And this is the biggest mistake I see right now. College is a business. They want you to go there, but they will not guarantee you a path out of there. They'll guarantee to take your money. They'll teach you things you won't use. But in my opinion, if you don't absolutely need college for your career, don't go. It is a scam if you don't need it for your career. Again, if you need it, doctor, lawyer, anything that absolutely needs college, yes, go. But if you don't, take your time, figure out what you like. And that leads into number two. As an advocate of the trades, I would suggest looking into the trades and actually using your hands, developing a skill that you enjoy doing. We've gone over this in the last video. There's a link below if you want to watch it on what's going on right now in our economy with the trades. There is such a shortage. There's such a supply and demand gap that getting into the trades is not only easier than ever, you will get paid more. But the problem I'm seeing is that not a lot of people are offering good training that's attracting the younger generation. And I will address that in just a few moments. But I would find something that you actually enjoy doing. For me, it was carpentry. I loved taking raw materials, cutting it down and forming it into something beautiful. And on top of that, I could sell it and make money and then do it again, buy more tools, build something a little better, charge more money, sell it, do it again. This was fun for me. And this didn't take a college degree. This just took me wanting to learn a skill and get good at it. And while I was doing it, make money at the same time. I want to share something a little personal about this as well. In my early years, I struggled severely with anxiety and panic attacks, to the point one time I had to pull over and call an ambulance because I thought I was dying. I've driven myself to the hospital 5 other times thinking I was having a heart attack. I was on medication. The Lord, praise Jesus, has saved me from that disease, that sickness, because I believe that's what it is. And I no longer struggle with that. But one thing I want to say about it is that anytime I was building with my hands, using my mind and being creative, I never struggled with that. It was only when I was alone or my mind was isolated or I wasn't doing anything that those thoughts would start to come in and take over my life. I believe that trades does have something to do with staying busy, keeping your mind from being idle, being creative, building something and being proud of something that you made. And on top of that, what's cool is when you get into the trades, getting paid for doing that. Now, there are several trades out there, and obviously carpentry was it for me. And now I'm also into welding, and I love doing that as well. But that might not be for you. Those aren't the only 2 trades that exist. But my recommendation is find something Mess around with it. Try all the trades out. Just build something. Have fun. Try something and have fun doing it and see what you gravitate towards. Something might stick out to you and say, you know what, that's it. That's what I want to pursue. The third thing I would do is once you find out exactly which trade interests you, I would find a training program ASAP. Learn a skill and get into an apprenticeship program. Get connected with a local GC. Why? Because you can get paid to learn. See, in college, you have to pay to learn. In the trades, you get paid to learn. That's the big difference here. You're not going to leave with a massive amount of debt and no guarantee. When you enter into a trade or an apprenticeship program or get connected, you can get paid to learn at the same time while growing your skill, developing knowledge that will be a long time career, especially with right now. This is the perfect time for my shameless plug with the Halverson project, a company we've developed that trains individuals just like you on how to use and operate tools to guide you into a trade of your choice. We also offer a program that can get you into apprenticeship programs with GCs and other companies that are looking for people like you. The truth is, everyone is shorthanded right now because no one wants to get into the trades, and we're reversing that. When you make money and you can do all the fun things you want to do and enjoy your work, that's going to be the next movement. And I believe the biggest influencers will be those in the trades that know a skill, know how to use tools. Bigger than that, later on, you can start your own business in the trades. And so we've started the Halverson Project for that reason. Go to halversonproject.com. There is a waiting list right now. We are planning to drop early 2026 with amazing content, with tons of training, one-on-one coaching, and a path that'll lead you to a career that'll pay you right away. Join the wait list. Don't miss out, and we'll send you info on what's next. The fourth thing I would do is once I've got my training and I'm in a program and I'm in an apprenticeship or I'm working for a GC, I would be the biggest sponge during the next couple years and soak up everything that I can. Be the best that I can in that trade. Maybe learn another skill on top of the one trade that you got into. For me, I can do carpentry and I can do welding. Have I dabbled in other trades? Sure, but I wouldn't say I'm proficient in them. You want me to weld something and you want me to build something with wood, I'm your guy. So figure out what that is for you and get really, really good at it. Be a sponge, soak up everything, work hard, respect your boss, respect the job site, respect the tools, and get as good as you can right now. The biggest reason I would have this attitude is because it is so easy to start your own business. Once you're proficient and you're an expert in your field, start a business, start making sales. And this is where being an entrepreneur and a tradesman can make you a ton of money that will set you up for long-term success in your career. There are many other benefits I could spend hours talking about. Medical insurance, work ethic, character building, all these things that the trades offer, camaraderie, community, travel. I could go on, but the biggest thing I want to get across to you right now is that the trades need you. If you're feeling lost, if you're feeling hopeless, if you don't know what to do, or you just want to be an influencer, or you're scared because AI is taking over everything and you're just like, what do I do? I'm living at home with my parents and I have no future, I have no hope. The trades are it. The trades want you, the trades need you. And I'm not the only one, but I will be the one for you if you want to help train you and equip you for that. On top of everything I've gone over in this video, I just want to share that the biggest inspiration in my life and the biggest factor is Jesus Christ, my faith and my relationship with him. Without him, I would be absolutely nothing. And I owe him everything. He's drastically changed my life. He's made me a better man. I would not be married today. I would not be where I'm at if I didn't fully dive in with him. And if you're watching this and you don't know him, I just want to tell you that he loves you, that he wants to know you. And guess what? Jesus was a carpenter. Jesus was a tradesman. And he's the biggest influencer that ever lived. The number one most known person on earth today is Jesus. I just want to share, if you're ready to meet him, he's ready to meet you. If you're ready to start a relationship with him, he's ready to start a relationship with you. And this has been such a huge impact in my life. It's who I live for. It's who I strive to be more like in business and in all aspects of my life. So with that being said, I want to encourage you right now get into a trade, learn a skill, go to halversonproject.com and join the waiting list so we can follow up with you. I hope you have an amazing, blessed day. Share this video with a friend, and we'll see you next time.